friends, it's Auntie Cuckoo, and I wanted to bring you guys a small Walmart haul. Now we're back in our normal setting, and I'm in, I think, the t-shirt I first wore in my first video. It's my camo shirt, and it reminds me of Walmart, which is funny because I got it at Target. But I had to run into the Walmart for a few items. We have not one, but two birthdays in our house this week on top of Easter. So there were a few last minute birthday items I needed to make sure I had, and I wanted to share what I picked up that is not a birthday item. So I had my camera with me, it was charged, and I had the memory card in, so I was able to capture some footage of all their new galvanized items. Now, if you're not aware, Walmart is carrying a line of galvanized buckets, containers. There's even a two-tier tray by the Better Homes and Gardens brand, and they're really affordable. Most of them are right around the $7 mark. A few around $9, and then some larger ones closer to $20. So I was able to capture all of those for you guys, and then I found a few goodies that I wanted to share. Now, I normally don't share children's clothes or children's items, but I did want to share this because I think it's a really good deal. And with Easter and spring here and summer around the corner, some of you may be looking for shorts for your kids. And I have a son who is in the boys department still, and I just was walking through there and I found that they had these really nice shorts with that comfortable, I would say, elastic style top. So there's no button to itch, there's no, zipper to deal with. They're just a pull on and pull off kind of short, and the material is really nice. I normally pick up their things at Target, but I really liked these, and they are running $4.97. So I really liked the length on these. Sometimes they run a little short because my child is very tall. So I picked them up in the beige, and then they also had the gray. And one tip, because I've had children of all different shapes and sizes, if your children are a little more thick or chubby or just stout and wide framed, the bottoms at Walmart will do much better for your kids than the ones, at least in my experience, from Target. That's why I normally pick up this particular child's clothes at Target, because he's pretty thin and pretty long. Now this is a large, and it is a little loose around the waist, but the length was good for him, and he's super tall. So I figured with a few washes, they'll shrink a little bit, he'll grow a little bit, and they'll work out just fine. So on to some of the more household items. I wanted to take a look at their whole Pioneer Woman collection that they put out. Now, the Walmart I went to did not have hardly a fraction of what I've seen everybody else show from the new Pioneer Woman line. I was hoping to take a look at some of those things, and I did film a few of those things that I did find, but it was pretty disappointing until I found these on clearance. Now, these are Pioneer Woman kitchen towels in a honeycomb stripe, and it has a check also, so it's a set of two. So this one, and then there's this one here. Now, these were $3 for a set of two. I know that other people were hauling the set of 4, and I think that was $7. So I think for $3, this is really good. I'm gonna go ahead and set this aside for Christmas, 4th of July, Valentine's Day. I was really happy to find these. So I did find 2 sets, and I picked those up. I'm very happy about that. And then I was in the candle section looking around at some of their lamps and decor and stuff over there, and I noticed they have a lot of their wax melts on clearance. And and I would say that the scents that are on clearance to me are very summertime. So I don't know if they're getting rid of last year's so that they can get ready for this year's scents, but I picked up a few that I really liked. These first ones here are by the Mainstays brand. So this one is the Sweet Pea. This one smells very, very nice. Now, the Mainstays brand is very thin. You can see that. And the other ones I'll show you are thicker by other brands. So this was 50 cents. So it was half off. This might have even been 25. You'll see in the shop with me to follow this haul, because I did record some footage for you guys. This one I should have gotten two and I only picked up one, and now I'm kicking myself because I don't have any more time to be at Walmart this week. But it's the Peach and Mango by Mainstays. And this one smells just like summer to me. It's very, very fruity. It's very strong, and I like strong scents. So I'm actually looking forward. I'm gonna hopefully burn this maybe this week even. Let me smell this Sweet Pea. I have forgotten what it smelled like. Very, very sweet, kind of like a rose, I would say. It reminds me of, what is that perfume from like the 90s, the tea rose perfume? You guys remember that? That's what that smells like. And then, like I said, the peach mango is very, very good. I got one of these called Peaceful Waters by the Mainstays brand. This is a real sweet, clean, like a dryer sheet kind of smell. This one was really good too. And all of these were 50 cents. They may have even been 25. I can't remember exactly. And then I got this one in the Melon Kiwi. I should have gotten two of this one. This one is from the Better Homes and Gardens line. And you can see there, let me show you for comparison's sake. So these are by Mainstays, and this is the Better Homes and Garden. Now these normally run $2, but I did get this for 50 cents. So that's a really good deal. Very fruity. It smells more like watermelon to me than any kind of kiwi. So that's very summery. And this one I picked up two of, and I should have gotten even more. This is actually by a different brand called Scentsationals, and it's iced lemon sugar cookie. And that's what that looks like. It was also 50 cents, and it is also thicker like those Better Home and Gardens one. Oh, it smells so good. I love lemon and I love cookies. So together this is like heaven to me, and I did get two of that one. So look forward to burning those. And then I was just out in the garden section. You guys know I love to garden. My succulents are calling my name, but I just don't have time for them right now, and that's why I love them, because they're so forgiving. But I am looking forward to getting out there and maybe even show you guys a few things I'm going to be working on out there. And I'm always sort of thinking ahead. I have my little chick flag out front for Easter. If you guys haven't seen, I did a little DIY from the Dollar Tree, and I made a little Easter garden flag. And so I'm thinking, what's next? And I found this one, which I think will be very nice for summer. It's just black with the Welcome Friends, and this was right around $5, 5 and change, I believe. Might have even been like $4.97 or something. And it's just got a few flowers in the middle, and it's the smaller ones that fit on the flag poles from the Dollar Tree. So I was very happy to find that. I have a hard time finding garden flags that I don't find obnoxious. I think that sometimes they just go a little crazy and throw everything they can on one thing, and this one was simple enough. And then we are redoing, actually we redid already a couple little areas in our kitchen, and I filmed the before, so now I have to film the after to show you guys. But I was looking for some very plain, simple white coffee mugs that would be durable and could be banged up a bit because I'm not very gentle with my coffee mugs. And I have some from Corel that I've had for a few years. They've gotten a lot of scratches on them and they're just not very forgiving. They came with a set of dishes that I got for like Christmas a couple years ago. So I'm not super tied to them, and I found these. Now these are also by the Mainstays brand, and these are slightly bigger than the white mugs that I already own, which is good because I do a really strong coffee, which is like my version of espresso, and then I froth milk, so I basically make myself a latte. And I was always running out of room at the top for my phone. So this is slightly taller, so it works out very well. These were 88 cents each, and they are by Mainstays. And so I picked up, I think I ended up with 11. One of them had like a nick out of it, so I didn't take that one. But I picked up 2 to start with and put them through the dishwasher and normal life, and they did really well. So I picked up more on this trip. So I just want to say thank you for watching this video. I'm going to go ahead and link some footage for you guys of the things I saw at Walmart, and keep your eyes open for a Dollar Tree haul coming soon. I found some really cool stuff that everybody else has been hauling that I couldn't find, and I happened upon it today. So I'll film that for you very soon, and until the next one, guys, take care.